I love this shit. I can't wait to get back in there. I felt so comfortable in there. Like, even these bits, I felt so comfortable. Cause like, it's a long wait. You have to wait for them to announce all this shit, and then, you know. I was like, yeah, let's go. I saw this coming a mile away. I was like, huh, interesting. Kick body. That was his first fat one. I think it was the second one that got me. That I felt it. I felt like a shock. I felt it. I was like, ooh. But I didn't know that one. That was the one that I'm like, ooh, okay. That was the one that, like, with the nerve. It's the hand. I blocked his eye. Boom. I hit it. Yeah, I know what to do. I know what to do next time. Yeah, foot was already. Yeah, it's weird there. Yeah. It felt weird, so I was like, what the fuck? Like, and here I should have pushed and ducked under, but my leg was systematic. I was being systematic. And he's gonna pick it. He always tries to win, like get it back. Thought about throwing a knee there. He thought about throwing a knee there. I should have, boom. Nah, my distance was so on. I could see it all coming. See how close that hook was? I don't think people understand. Hold up. Look at this hook. I don't think they appreciate. Wow. I knew I could see, bro, trust me, people think that the tennis ball shit was joke, but nah. Boom, I try to repeat it, that one. Boom, to the body, that was beautiful, that hurt him. And shift. It was here, it was that right hand. And then my leg started to give out here. I was still fine. Yeah. That. So I'm trying to move my head. I'm like, what the fuck? It was way too soon.
You were wrong.
Yeah, but still, like, I think it's just a stumble. It was a stumble. That's what gave him like the, oh shit, I gotta stop this.
Just watched the fight back for the first time. What were your initial thoughts? It's a big question, but like, what was your initial
Watching
thoughts?
it, okay, I'll break it down. Watching it was fucking cool. It was awesome. Watching the whole thing from the entrance, his entrance, to the finish, and you know the commentary afterwards. It's just like, what a fucking show. Yeah, it was beautiful. The whole thing as a whole. Yeah, I enjoyed myself. Even watching myself, I enjoyed myself a little bit too much. But I enjoyed myself.
What's that process like for you? Does it like come in waves? Because you know your life there's a lot of distractions, a lot of things that like going on. Do you like forget and then you're like, oh yeah, that's right, I lost?
Sure. That's a good question. Does it come in waves? I guess so. Yeah, I guess you could say that it comes in waves, but it's not crashing waves. This is more like just like little tides. Like, oh yeah, it stays for a bit and then it just washes out. But then like later on, another tide. It's just there, you're like, because something will remind you on your phone, what do you call it? I guess walking around, people like, because that's the first thing people want to talk about. Oh, how you feeling? I'm like, I don't need a therapy session every time I talk to someone. I'm like, I'm fine. But I was just happy with my performance. I wasn't happy with the result, but I was happy with my performance. Yeah, just expressing myself, feeling myself, being able to trade with this Titan, you know, back and forth, hurting him, taking him down, surviving.
Round one, the bout starts.
Yeah, so I'm in my stance and you see me, there's a picture of me just smiling, just like, I get to be released. That's the best way I can So I'm just holding onto the fence. Like, it's like the final moment before you just spread my wings and I'm just released. So yeah, once it starts, I saw that kick coming, I was just like, random. But yeah, so I was calm, focused. I had everything right. Everything was on. Yeah. So I felt really good. I was just controlling the pace of the fight. And then I stung him at the end.
He landed some good body shots, and he landed a big knee.
And then I was about to throw an uppercut, and I threw a hook.
Shoots right and left at the end of the round.
People say it was after the bell, but I didn't hear the bell. I was already flowing. Maybe that's why I pulled it back, because I did that with Rob as well. When I heard the bell, I pulled it back. So maybe that's why, because I didn't turn the hook fully over.
Talk to me about the calf kicks he threw in round 1, because you ate a lot of them and they didn't even look hard, but...
Yeah, they were just like snappy ones, but I think the second one that landed properly, I think I stepped into it. I felt the nerves got struck, like a guitar chord almost. I just felt the vibration, just like an electric shock. It was weird. I was still able to control the round and do what I do. Yeah. Then round 2, I'm controlling. That's when my leg starts to like drag a little bit. My left leg, what the fuck? Like trying to plant it was weird. So I was against the fence a little bit more. He hit me a little bit more, but I still tagged him as well a few times. And I felt like it was even until at the end he shot for that takedown, and that stole him the round. Then round 3, I didn't even account for the takedown. I just knew like, okay, I probably lost that round. Eugene was honest to me actually in the corner, saying that he probably got that round. I remember that. But yeah, I was taking it to him, beating him up, taking his legs. His leg was compromised as well, but mine he actually affected the movement by striking the nerve. And then eventually I got that takedown, because I was telling people like, I might not shoot for a takedown, but if the opportunity presents itself, I'll take him down. And I know my position. Like when I put the shackles on people, because of my hands, they don't really tend to go anywhere. So yeah, and I was able to just drain his enthusiasm, drag him down, beat him up.
Could you hear him getting tired in the 3rd round, like him breathing
not
heavier?
Really. No, not really, no. I know when he's tired, he throws it, yeah, and I just kept him down on the ground. I beat him up and won that round as well. But round 4, I was attacking, I was beating him, tagging him, but I wish I pressed more, maybe. I wish I pressed more, because I let him recover in round 4. Maybe I wish I took him down again. I think if I'd shot again, that would have definitely got him down early. Yeah, before the 5th, I saw him mouth something. I wasn't sure what it was, but now that I know what it was, I'm like, fuck, that's so poetic, because of where I went to as well to win the title. He had to go to, like, I guess a similar place. I felt like I went to a deeper place. And again, it's just, I've seen this as like, it just adds to the story. This whole thing of it adds to the story in a way that I just can't wait to close this chapter. I thought I was gonna close it in this point, but the game's not over. No, I got a rematch. I'm the one fighting him next, so I know what I'm gonna do. I guess that helps.
Yeah, plus you've already beaten everyone in the top 6.
So now it's like, not even that. I fucking what I've done for the game. I'm like, don't you dare. So I earned the rematch because of the work I've done. You only go here because of the work I've done. Off the work on my back. So I'm like, nah, I earned the right to do this. So I'm gonna whoop his ass. And then also, you know me, I don't like fighting the same person 3 times in a row. It's like, okay, just give me a break. I want to fight someone in between and then him again. That's why. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for this chapter, and I like the way the story goes. I'm like, I made him bloody. I made him bleed. If you can make him bleed, you can kill him. But this one, I want to make it a bloodbath. Like I get up and it's just red from elbows, and just beating him lumpy. Like I'll do that to him. Only the first one's an asterisk, because I felt like most people who watch the fight know I won that fight. The last 2 he beat me, but it's like I was beating him. I was on my way to beating him. There's that story there. But then this time, if I just beat him from bell to bell, 30-minute ass whooping, or finish him somewhere in between, all those 3 don't matter. It's just like he who has the last laugh, last best.